Hey guys, welcome to the channel, ReadBeard Custom Fab. My name's Rev. RedBeard's holding the camera.
Howdy, folks.
Now. So what we wanted to show you today is this Amish lumber we went to pick up. Like we explained before, Amish don't allow pictures and photography, videography, anything like that. So this is the same guy we got 4 of our pigs from. We went back, we had him cut us some timbers for the wagon restoration project, wagon restorations that we're going to do. We had them cut some decking for us, various widths. It's about 1.25 inches right now. It needs to be dried down because it's green. Everything's green white oak. We got some 4x4s by 8 feet long that are going to be the stringers for the decking that'll go on top of the 4x8 beams that we've got 16 feet long. So we're going to show you how to sticker some lumber for air drying purposes. This is not kiln dried lumber. You can get it wet later. You can bend it, do whatever you want to do. We want to get it stickered, and we'll show you what a sticker is in a minute. We want to get some air drying on this until we're ready to build the trailer projects, because if we don't, they're going to warp into canoes or ripples or however you want to do it. So we need to get them out, distribute the weight evenly on our pile like we'll show you, and this way they can get proper airflow and we won't have any molding, because molding can occur, especially in oak. Molding can occur between the layers. There's a couple of boards we have here that are already molded because they were sandwiched on top of each other for about a week. So we're going to go ahead and show you the process here. We just wanted to show you a little bit of lumber we offloaded, and we'll show you what a sticker is and how to sticker a pile properly, and we'll let you watch us get some boards unloaded. Come along.
Coming into the big homestead and shed here. So you can see we've got a fuel tank trailer we've done. We got the old JD. We got another trailer we did a little dirty. We got the old side-by-side and the zero-turn mower parked in nice. Back to our wood pile, here we are. See how we've got the 1-bys in between our wood piles here. Luke's gonna, or old Rev here is gonna go ahead and show you how to do her.
So this is what we call a sticker, kind of what's known in the business as a sticker. It doesn't matter what size it really is, as long as you get some airflow, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, depends on who you talk to. A lot of times they'll actually have some slats cut in here, milled in here. If you get some commercially bought stickers, that just increases airflow. And what'll happen, especially with this, because there's quite a bit of tannin in oak, what'll happen is, right where our stickers are, if we left this sit for any amount of time, you're going to end up with a dark line where your sticker was on the wood. So that may happen, may not happen, not really that big of a deal to us. We're just trying to prevent mold and get everything to dry kind of evenly. You know, be opening the shed doors when we're outside here and there to get some airflow through here. Not the best spot for airflow where we're putting it, but it's a spot that's out of the way. And again, in the next couple of months, these are going to get screwed down anyway so they can finish drying on the trailer. So these stickers, doesn't matter, like I said, what width they are, but you want them all to be uniform, the same width, so that you're not going like this in your pile. So we'll go ahead and just stagger these two is the other thing. You know, we've got this one down here, so on the next layer, you want to move it over. That way, water doesn't get down in here and pool on that sticker instead of run off and again cause that really dark line. And any prevention you can on those dark lines, you know, the better it is. If we were going to air dry this and then mill that down and turn that into some sort of a dimensional lumber, we would be running them through a planer anyway. They cut them about 1.25 inches because when it's all dried down, you want somewhere between 3/4 inch and a full inch. And Amish generally saw between 1 1/8 and 1.25 inches. So you can just about always get a solid 1-inch board after it's dried down. If you're going to mill it down, you can get your solid 3/4 inch. I've seen them as great as 7/8 of an inch thick after you run them through the planer. So we're going to go ahead and get going on this pile and get the rest of this knocked out. And we'll let you watch a little bit. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you've done this before, if there's a better way to do it, if we don't know what we're doing, that's fine. Constructive criticism is welcome. And thanks again for watching. This one here, it's pretty near 20 inches wide, it looks like. Probably about 16 anyway. This is a heck of a nice board for what we're doing. Hard to get boards like that at the big box store.
So now you're gonna go ahead and put another layer of stickers down before you bring another board.
Yeah, probably better, huh?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, that was an awful wide board. So we'll just make sure we stagger those like I showed you guys before, and gals. You can put more stickers in. You probably don't want to go less. These are approximately 8 feet long. They're all a minimum of 8 feet. I guess if you put more in, it's fine. That way you don't have a ripple effect going on, but we're going to have plenty of weight on here. It shouldn't matter until the top layer. And we've got some cinder blocks we may put on the top layer. We'll see what it looks like. When we get to these hay wagons, they're actually going to be what we consider a heritage quality restoration. And by that I mean, we're going to hand these trailers down to our kids. That's why we're building them out of white oak. They're going to be heavy, but they're going to last. They should last 100 years if they're taken care of. If you don't leave them out in the rain for 40 years straight, they should be fine. Now this isn't something you have to put in the shed every time you're done using it. It's a wagon, it's built for outside. But again, we want to hand these down, so we want to take care of them as much as possible. And what you can do too, after you've built them and you've allowed them to dry, once the trailer's put together, you can always go over with a tung oil or some kind of a mineral oil or something like that. Something that would be safe for cattle if you were going to indeed put grain or hay or something like that on it. We're most likely not going to use it for that, so we could put whatever we want on it, but probably it'll be some sort of an oil base like a tung oil or something like that, or oil linseed oil. Whatever's probably the cheapest price and easiest to apply is what we'll put down. Lots of different things you can use for this application.
And just a reminder for all you YouTubers out there, these wagons are the ones that we rescued, is the ones that we are going to redo. While we have the wagons back home here, we're going to sandblast them, get all the old paint off, all the old rust off, and we're going to paint them new again, or reapply paint. That way, you know, again, if we want these things to last us 60, 70, 80, 100 years, if the decking's good and the frame is junk, well, that doesn't do us much good. So we're going to go through and you know, resand them, sandblast them, and repaint them, get them all like showroom quality again.
So I know I mentioned tannin to you guys before. Tannin is actually a chemical that's found in a lot of trees. I don't know if anybody's ever had maple leaves or oak leaves come down, hit your concrete or patio, and you go to blow them off or sweep them off, and you kind of notice it looks like the leaf is still there a little bit, like there's a dye or something, and the rain will wash it off later. But this dye is actually used in a lot of things. It's been used for years. I'm sure the Native Americans used it. I know this tannin, you can take black walnuts are rich in tannin, black walnut trees, black walnut leaves, the walnuts themselves, the shells. I don't know if you know about black walnuts, if you even have black walnuts by you. But like I said, there's lots of variety of different trees that produce tannin, and some in smaller amounts than others. And what you can actually do with that tannin is boil it down. It turns really dark black or like a super deep purple. And people use it for trap dye. People use it for dyeing clothing. It's something that once it's dyed, it pretty much holds its own for a long time. And tannin is somewhat self-etching also. That's why when you buy a new trap, let's say if you're going to be a trapper and trap furs, you get them rusty first. You clean them all off, get them rusty, and then you dip them in the dye, because the dye can hold itself better to that little bit of iron oxide that's on there at that point. But there's lots of uses for tannin. Most of the time people think it's a pain in the butt because their lawns are black, their concrete's black from the trees and the leaves. But just another byproduct of something, especially oak. Oak is high in tannin, just like a black walnut. Well, we're going to keep going here. Just wanted to give you that tidbit about tannin in case you were wondering what we were talking about.
Golden.
How many more we got there? 1, 2, 3.
Another whole friggin'.
We're going to need a few more stickers. Once you keep going on that layer, I'm going to go cut some quick.
cutting more of those stickers here. What also we want to do is we want to keep spacing between each one. We don't want to butt them up to each other like this. You know, we got to have spacing between them for airflow on all sides. So that's what I just did there. As you saw me, I went to each end, separated them out a little bit. I can't get another board on that set of stickers, so I just will use the space and let it have more space between them.
So as you can see, it doesn't take long to make a few stickers. I was only over there about 3-4 minutes, and I just used some cut-off ends from some 2x6s that I used for another trailer project. So we got these stickers, we'll use them. Good use for some scrap. You know what you're doing. Like you've done that before, or once or twice.
What's that? Sticker lumber?
Yeah.
Oh, 38 times I suppose.
Oh yeah, 38 times. Let's roll this one. This one, I don't like it. I don't think there's that big of a bow in it, so let's not get the opportunity to make one. I'm sure it was just cut. You know, precision equipment these are being cut with. You know, everything's by hand.
Yeah, with the horses.
Yep, the horses are spinning wheels. You're gonna leave me in here anyway for that.
This end. Can't really stand on them anymore. Now again, we both have full-time jobs, so you'll notice that this won't be getting done tomorrow. We're not homesteading. We're not on the homestead all the time. We're working 40, 50 hours a week, sometimes more. Sometimes at home, sometimes staying on the road. Don't have time for projects. A lot of time on the weekend spent on projects. Our wives love it.
And that's one more reason why you guys are going to get about a video a week. And that'll be average. You might get a couple in a week. You might get one every 7, 8, 9 days. We're going to try to get you one once a week. That's the minimum we're really striving for.
You can leave some good space.
Let's rotate that one, this one too.
You can leave some good space between these two. Yeah, see, that's a lot better.
This helps way out. Yeah.
We've only got 3 left.
Yeah, when we get done here, we can show these guys those nice beams. I'll just wait for you.
Smart Amish, let the other guy carry it. Smart cowboy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, this one's heavy.
It's probably the heaviest one, that's why I had to carry it.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard those military guys, they're stronger than the rest of them.
That's facts. Old man's thing.
Is that what it is?
It's a real thing.
Boy,
Separate these two from
When he got in knots, you can see he kind of met some opposition and bumped out.
Pull this one in just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Good. I like it. We should roll that one.
Maybe.
Not any better.
Keep going with it. One of those 4 sides ought to be okay. That's the best we're gonna get, I think. That's not great.
What are we doing with these beams then? Grab your camera and show these nice folks of YouTube these beams. They're not heavy at all.
All right, guys, we're going to show you these beams now. So these beams are 4 inches wide by 8 inches long. Of course, they're plus an extra 1/4 inch for a dry down, maybe more. We haven't put a tape measure on them, but we'll show you these. And I don't even know if we want to tell them what we paid for these.
Yeah.
So these are the beams. Get in here and get you a little perspective shot. So those are going to be 16 feet long, 4 wide, 8 high. That'll get us up.
iPhone out there just so you guys.
Oh yeah,
have
see,
reference.
there
That's
you
not
go.
the jumbo iPhone, just normal one.
Oh, it's not the plus version.
No, just normal iPhone.
10-4. Well, decent. We'll get these offloaded, and we're not sure where we're going to put them, but we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right. So if you had to categorize today,
Mint!
decent.
We can put the white phone out.
Oh, Rockaway Jr. Jones, Stafford, Cohen. He's going to see that in the video for sure.
Oh, your back feel good?
Back feels great. Are you ready? What I think we should do is we should bend over like this, lift all the weight out here, and
I think it would.
yeah. They're heavy just to slide.
No, is it not on this side?
Got it?
Yeah.
Here, I'll lift up here. Whew. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like you're backing up, I guess.
Drop it out lower, you think?
No. I don't know why you're not one-arming these. That military strength you got. Got this guy here, he's running around advertising for both NASCAR and the military right now.
What hat do I have on today? I know I've worn the wrong hat a few times.
Yep, wore the wrong hat.
Here's the tan, and I'll get a good shot at the tan.
Yeah,
Cool, right?
we could show them. Give you guys a shot of the tan, and it's too bad we don't have an old sock to show them how dark it really dyes them. This stuff right here is tannin. See how it's that rich, dark caramel color? That stuff will actually get downright black. The only reason it's thinned out like it is from the rain. The rain probably caused most of that to happen.
Give him a shot of the old piggies out there. Look at the piggies having fun. Can you see them?
Big pig operation. Turned them out on that other paddock this morning. We'll get you some more shots of that for the pig videos. They seem to be enjoying themselves. All right, YouTubers, here is the final resting place. The lighting's not the best, but here's where we've got them. Got a couple of those hand jacks there. We thought, well, we might as well just use those to get it off the ground. There you go. If that looks mint, you just let us know it is in the comments. Thanks for watching. There will be some links to some other videos we've put up, a couple of our last videos. Eventually when we get going, we have enough videos, there'll be links in the description for past videos of the last couple of weeks, and you can go ahead and search for anything before that. Thanks.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors.